All right, you guys. So I gotta tell y'all this story, man. A story about when my trust was betrayed. It's a funny story. When my trust was betrayed by my older brother. So, we were younger, and I used to follow him around because I was the younger brother, and that's what you do when you're the younger brother. Don't ask me why. You just follow him around and bother your older brother and annoy him. But this particular day, he decided he didn't want me to tag along. Right? He didn't want me to tag along. He had a very swift way of detracting me this day, right? So I was walking with him. I don't know where we were walking to, maybe a park, because I was like 9 at the time and he was like 14. You know what I'm saying? So now in hindsight, I could see why he was like, get out of here. So I'm walking with him. And we're going to either to the store or the park, and he goes in his pocket and he's like, hey man, you want some candy? I was like, yeah, I'll take some candy, because what kid doesn't like candy? And he had these chocolates. He had like these two chocolates that kind of look like chiclets or something like that. So, so he gave me these chocolates, and of course I'm just they're fantastic, right? And then we're walking, and for some reason my stomach starts. Looking at it, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, what's going on with my stomach? And my brother was like, he told me, he said, yeah, I just gave you some laxatives. And I was like, you know what? I don't even think I knew what laxatives were at the time, but I think naturally I knew. I mean, my stomach was like, we're about to take a shit. I don't. I mean, so I knew right then and there, laxatives mean you have to shit. Luckily for me, I want to say we were about 30 steps away from the apartment. Man, I ran back home so quick, man. I was shitting on myself. I didn't run home quick enough. Man, that was just diabolical, man. Honestly, it was one of those situations that I could laugh at now, but if it would have happened to anyone else, I would have laughed at that shit immediately. But since I had to take a shit immediately, I ran. I was mad. I was like, damn. So I probably didn't hang with him the rest of that day because that was just, that was messed up, man. My heart was crushed. And wait, hold up, man. How did he get laxatives, man? At age 14, isn't it like some type of something you gotta go through? You gotta get prescription for laxatives or something? Or it's just over the counter? It is over the counter, all right. He was just a dentist, a menace, man. He was, he's, dude, he just terrorized me.